here with 2:27 remaining. Foul called, and Dietrich will go to the line shooting 2. Adam Dietrich at the line for UDA. His first shot's no good. Dietrich will shoot one more up in there. And that one bounces back here and comes down to Juniata. We have no names for the Juniata players. Most of the names I think I know for UD. Inside it goes. A nice block in there by Stroop. And a ball came loose, picked up in there by Laudenschlager. That's Zach Laudenschlager. And back here comes Colby Laudenschlager with it for UDA. Near wing over here, they'll tip it, but it goes out of bounds off the hands of Green that time. And the Trojans will put in another squad. Wholesale change with 1:55 left here in the first quarter. Trojans trailing by 5. For 3. No. Off the mark and a foul on 32, going over the top of Drew Mace. Push it inside. Here's a shot taken by Marco, wouldn't go. But Austin will go to the line shooting 2. Marco's first shot wouldn't go, but his second shot did. This is now a 9-6 ball game. 9-5 ball game, rather, with 1.5 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Oxidine chasing that one down, but ahead it comes now for that 45 guys jumping in for 2. No good. Rebounded underneath there to Shiley. Shiley will dump it ahead here now for Oxidine. And Mark firing it back outside here, and a walk will be called now as a little bit of a step taken there. So the Indians have it here at Juniata. They'll try to pull it ahead here now with 1 minute and 6 seconds remaining. Ball tipped away nicely by Warner. Warner splits it over here for Oxidine for 2. Wouldn't go. Return shot put up there, but wouldn't go. Ball tipped around and controlled by Shiley. He'll drop it back here for Warner. Warner near wing. Here's Oxidine with it. Mark looking to do something with it. Takes it into the paint. Puts the shot up. Wouldn't go. Return shot put up by Shiley is good. Good return. Trojans battling inside there. They'll stop them quickly back there. Riley on the defense. Back in the back court. Tipped away nicely again here, and then a foul called, and they're going to call a foul, I think, on 32. Yep, 33. White picks up the personal foul, and UD with another opportunity now to sneak a little closer here, can tie up the ball game with a bucket now. So Warner coming up court for the Trojans. He'll work it back here for Oxidine. Oxidine right over there for Markle. Austin will drop it for Oxidine. Oxidine tried to take it inside, goes off a foot, picked up over there by Warner. Shot from outside for 3, wouldn't go, and a rebound comes down to the Juniata. That's good if it goes, but it wouldn't go. So at the end of 1 quarter here at Juniata. Score, Juniata 9, UDA Junior Varsity 7. Second quarter ready to get underway now as Markle inbounds it here for Warner. And Warner for Shiley. Justin looking for someone to give it to. Takes it inside now, puts a pass off, I guess. At least it was, or else it was blocked out of there. But anyway, Oxidine come up with it and ties up the ball game at 9-9. Pushing it ahead here now, 45 with it. On the left wing. Taking it inside, puts the shot up and a block. Going to be called. Foul will be on Justin Shiley. He'll pick up the personal foul. 33 made the first one. He'll shoot another one. No good. Ryan, back here it comes, and let's see. Loose on the floor. And on the floor it goes. 33 will roll around with it. Now it's picked up here by UDA. Shiley breaking back with it for the Trojans. He'll take it inside, looking for 2. It's good. Wait, 5 seconds has elapsed here. They were not able to get it in, so the Trojans, who have taken the lead now by 1, probably for the first time tonight, will get to inbound the basketball underneath their own basket. Warner inbounds it over there for Markle. Back outside it comes here. Now back for Markle. Markle looking for a long-range shot. No good. Rebound comes down to Juniata. On the floor he goes. That'll be a walk. So UDA will maintain possession. Things going the Trojan way here at the moment now, as the Trojans pick up the pace here at Juniata. Warner inbounding it over here for Markle, and Markle will walk with it now as he took a little bit of a half step and gets called for the walk. Nearly tipped loose there by Drew Mace. Now it'll come over this way, and 33 coming back down the court with it. A couple of guys after him, and it's going to roll out of bounds. It should be white ball or black ball, and it is. Good hustle down here on the defensive end of things as they were able to stop the Indians that time. Back comes Warner for UDA. Dropping it back here now. That's a Green. And Green, they'll say, took a step out in front here. So it'll be inbounded by the Juniata Indians. Trojans by 1, 11-10, 5:37 left here in the first half. 33, let's see. Nice pass over there, and a shot missed. And on the rebound, stolen away there by Warner, who will clear it for UDA. Good effort underneath the defensive boards for the Trojans. Nice pass right underneath there, but it rolls loose. Picked up again by Shiley, and they're going to call Shiley with a slap on the arm. And Justin will pick up his second foul of the ball game. 5:19 remaining in the half. Passing this one ahead for that 33 guy. Green on him. Takes it inside. Looking for 2. No good. Rebounded nicely in there by UD. Dropping it ahead here now for Drew Mason. Drew will drop it back for Warner. Warner from outside for 3. It is in and out. Wouldn't stay down. The return shot put up by Shiley wouldn't go. Shiley's got it again. Puts another try up and in. Good. So his third try was good for Justin Shiley. And it's a 13-10 ball game now. And hold everything 5 seconds again as the Trojan defense really looking good. Green will check out, as will Shiley. In there is Stroop. And Oxidine back into the ball game for UDA. Nice pass inside. Here's Warner for 2. It is no good. On the rebounds, it's going to be cleared there by Juniata. And the Trojans. Here's a 23-foot try. No good, and rebounded in there to Stroop. Stroop will dump it over the wing there for Warner. Warner looking down on the wing. Has Marco heading in for 2. Wouldn't go. Rebound comes down to the Indians. Well, Trojans had 2 tries that time. Come away with nothing. They're really doing some good, playing good defense down here, though. Shot from the wing for 3, partially blocked off, I guess it was. And they'll try to roll it inside. Ball came loose. Markle's tackled. Man rolling around on the floor. Ball still loose. And finally, a wrestling match breaks out over there. Anyway, it looks like it'll remain Juniata ball. Drew Mace checking out of the ball game for UDA. He is replaced in there by Dietrich. Adam Dietrich replacing Mace. Turnaround jumper is no good, but he's fouled. He'll go to the line shooting 2. Foul was on Phil Stroop, his first. And the young shooter missed the shot, so he'll try it again. He made the second one. Makes a 13-11 ball game. Now narrows the Trojan gap to 2. Warner coming up court for the Trojans for Dietrich. Over here's an Oxidine for 3 from outside. No good on the rebound. Let's see. UD shovels it over there for Oxidine. He wouldn't get a shot in. Another shot put up there by the Trojans. Here is Marco with it. On the floor it goes now, and another big pile up in there. And this time it'll be UD ball. Warner to inbound. There's Markle back here for Oxidine. Oxidine taking it inside, and he's held as he goes inside. A foul be on number 31 of Juniata. And it'll be none shooting as Mark was driving down the lane but wasn't shooting. And let's see. Substitute coming in here for UDA. 32 will be Zach Laudenschlager back into the ball game for the Trojans. Here's Zach with it. Shot from the wing. No good. Return. Let's see. A foul. Push foul underneath on UD. Foul was on Warner, his first. One shot and a miss. 54 has the rebound. Pushing it back here for that 34 guy. Oh, stolen away nicely by Warner. Loops it ahead here for Oxidine. Oxidine for two. It's good. Good steal and a good bucket by Mark Oxidine. And back will come Juniata with 2:48 left here in the first half. Swinging it down here for that 35 guy. He'll take it outside. Now he goes inside, and a blocking foul going to be called on Adam Dietrich. Adam, they say, hopped inside there and put the block on him. And it'll be 35 shooting a 1-and-1. Adam picked up his first, and the young fellow makes the first one, makes it a 15-12 ball game. We'll see what he does with the second one. It is no good. Rebound comes down here, controlled by Mark. Ahead quickly he goes here for Laudenschlager, and a blocking foul call on the other end of the court. And that means Zach Laudenschlager is going to go to the line for UDA. He'll be shooting two. And so now Zach missed the first one, but he'll try to put this second one in, I'm sure. Here it comes, and it is, nope, no good, and he missed a pair. So back come the Juniata. 2:28 left here in the first half. Trojans up by 3. Inside they go, tipped loose, still loose inside there, and then it's going out of bounds. They'll say that Zach Laudenschlager got a hand on it last, so it'll belong to Juniata. .54 from 17 feet out, good for two. And it's a 15-14 ball game now. Trojan lead back to 1. Quick pass down here for Laudenschlager. He's blocked out, no call. Shot put up by Stroop, wouldn't go. And a rebound comes down to Juniata, and the Indians with a chance to regain the lead again now for the Juniata Indians. Shot, or no, pass inside. And there's a heck of a good block by Stroop that time. Nice block there by Phil Stroop. And that squad will check out. 3 other guys coming in. Shiley, Markle, and Mace back into the ball game for UD. Warner and Oxidine remain in. 1:45 left here in the first half. There's a shot thrown up, no good. Rebound comes down nicely there to Mace, and up court they come. This is Markle with it. Markle stopping, 15-foot try, just off the mark, no good. And on the rebound, Markle ties it up underneath on a good move inside that time by Markle. Austin coming in there and grabbing that, and after he put the shot up, and a good call by the official that time too. Here's a pass over the wing. Markle back here for Oxidine. Now inside they go with it for Shiley and hold everything. They're going to say he took a walk first. Justin needed to put one dribble down that time before he took that step inside. Minute 20 remaining in the first half. And it'll be inbounded here by Juniata. Stopping, pushing it back. Here's a shot from way outside for 3 is good, and it's 17-15. Juniata has regained the lead now. Here in the closing moments of the second period, and a foul called will send Warner to the line now, shooting 2 for UDA. Kyle's first shot, no good. So the Trojans will send Stroop in there to replace Shiley, and Zach Laudenschlager will come into the ball game to replace Austin Markle. With 55.7 seconds remaining here in the first half. Warner shooting his second one. It is no good. Missed a pair. The Trojans not doing well at the foul line here in the first half of the ball game. There's a nice steal in there by Stroop. Stroop bringing it up the court. Turnaround shot is no good. A little short. Return shot put up, however, by Drew Mace wouldn't go, but Drew will go to the line shooting 2. Drew's first shot is perfect. Makes it a 17-16 ball game. Drew with a chance to tie us up here with 37 seconds remaining in the half. His second try short. Off the front it comes, and Juniata with that 1-point lead. Inside. They'll try to work it. Nope, can't do it. Ooh, nearly said it is stolen away. And then let's see. On the floor it goes. It's going to be tied up. It'll be a Juniata ball. But some good hustle out there by Warner. Oxidine challenging the Juniata ball handler. Got 18 seconds remaining here in the half and counting on down. There's a nice steal in there by Warner. Warner breaking it back up court. Has a swing over there for the shot for Mace wouldn't go, or rather, no, it wasn't Mace. It was Laudenschlager, I guess. It wouldn't go. Clock down to 2 seconds. One, this is good if it goes. Wouldn't go. Thank goodness. As the first quarter comes to an end, or first half comes to an end. Score at the end of half of the ball game. It's Juniata 17 and UDA 16. Beginning the second half of play now. Trojans trailing by 1. They'll get the basketball to inbound to begin period number 3. So we'll see what the Trojans can do with it now. Warner begins the second half along with Oxidine. Oxidine will inbound the ball. Inside all of us, so is Shiley, Zach Laudenschlager, and Drew Mace starting out here. Here's Markle taking it up for 2. No good. Rebound comes out on the near wing. Controlled here to Warner. Kyle Warner. For Shiley, or rather Markle. Then a shot from outside, no good. Rebound comes down inside, and let's see, it's going to be tied up. And on the tie-up, it will be Juniata ball. There's a long pass down the court, and let's see, out of bounds it goes. It'll be UD ball, but I don't think anyone touched it, so the Trojans should get it underneath their basket. He's asking this, the ref's asking this ref whether anybody touched it. I don't believe anybody touched it, so it'll be given to the Trojans underneath their own basket. UDA will get the ball underneath their own basket down here now, since no one touched the inbound pass. So he inbounded here by Warner for Shiley. Shiley stopping, pops a shot up a little bit short. Return shot put up by Markle, and a foul called on 34. And Austin will go to the line with a chance to tie up the ball game and give the Trojans a lead. Austin's first try wouldn't go, so he'll get one more try this time to tie it up. That was to tie it. Next one was for the lead. So we'll see if he can tie it on this one. Here's his shot. It is good. We're tied. 17-17. And Drew Mace tried to take it out after our bucket. It's a good try, Drew, but that won't work. Referee blew the whistle. Said, wait a minute, kid, you got the wrong shirt on here. Here's a nice steal. Pass over here for Markle for two. It's good. Good inbound steal and a pass, and timeout called by Juniata. 6:13 left here in the third. Trojans take that 2-point lead back again. Now it's 19-17 UDA. Okay, Juniata put it back in play now following their timeout. And up court they come now. They trail the Trojans by 2. Tipped, but gathered in by 31 from outside for 3. That's off the mark. Rebound comes down to Juniata, however. 54's got it. He'll take it back outside. Trojans really scrapping inside, trying to get a hold of that basketball. Ooh, nearly lost it. In fact, did lose it. Here comes Markle with it. Markle for 2. Wouldn't go. Rebound shot put up by Shiley. A little hard on the other side it goes. And back with it. Here's another ball tapped by Markle, but the Indians maintain control more or less. And up court they come. '23. Oh, it looked like a walk, but we'll take it. Picking it up here is Warner. Warner for 2. Oh, a little bit too hard. Rebound comes down, and then a foul will be called on Warner. Warner picks up his second foul. And back comes Juniata, so the Trojans miss an opportunity there, and they'll throw this one away to Juniata. 5:04 left in the third. Trojans by 2. Trojans have to come down and get something. I open up that margin. They've had an opportunity here to open up a 6-point lead. Now they've only gotten 2. So let's see. Pushing it back here. Like, can Oxidine get it? Mark's got it. Takes it inside. He'll drop it back here for Markle for 2. It's good. Markle with a nice drive down the center of that paint and hung it up for 2. 21-17. Good forecourt pressure put on here by UDA. Oxidine tapping it loose, but well, still has it. Oh, and then they're going to call a foul on him. A push. Oh, a nice tie up in there. Good tie up by Drew Mace that time. Tying him up nicely there, Drew. And UD coming back. Warner, Kyle Warner, top of the circle. Shiley dropping it there for Mace. Mace steps up for a 14-foot try. No good. Rebound tapped around. Markle's got it. Puts it up and in. Good. Austin Markle for 2 more for UDA. It's 23-17 now. Trojans open up that 6-point margin. Oh, wait a second. Austin with a push. Austin picks up personal foul number 3, so they take him out of the ball game now. And to replace him is Laudenschlager, 53. Zach Laudenschlager. Here's a near steal over here, and it's going to go out of bounds. Kyle Warner signals it went off the other guy, but the ref didn't agree. Ref disagrees and disallows that. So it'll be inbounded by Juniata. 3:42 left here in the third. Oh, nice steal. Right here comes Warner for 2. Stops, puts one up, and in. Good. But Warner did not miss it that time as Kyle made the steal and went right in for 2. Another timeout called by Juniata now as the Trojans pick up an 8-point margin. It's UDA 25, Juniata 17. Okay, Juniata will inbound the basketball. Stolen away nicely by Warner. Warner front for Oxidine. Oxidine back here for Warner. Warner near wing. Here comes Laudenschlager. Warner for 2. It's a foul called, and Kyle will go to the foul line shooting 2. A timeout called by UDA. 3:15 remaining here in the third. 25-17. Kyle Warner will be at the line shooting 2 when we come back. UDA timeout is over. Warner places himself at the foul line to shoot 2. Kyle's first try. Good. 26-17, a 9-point margin. Kyle can make it an even 10 here. He puts this one in. Oh, looks good from here, and it was. 27-17, UD by 10, 3:15 left here in the third quarter. 35 took it inside. Oh, little walk that time. Maybe not. I don't know. He NBA'd that one a little bit, but no call. Warner coming back with it for UD. 15-foot try is good. Kyle Warner for a 15-footer. 29-19. Ball nearly stolen away by Oxidine. Warner will get after it. They'll fire it back this way. Inside it goes. 35 pops it back out. 3-point try, no good. And 33 with a rebound. Now it's coming loose. Here comes Warner with it. Warner heading down court, fires it over this way for Shiley. Stopped in here by Laudenschlager. He gets a shot, no good. Rebound tapped around in here. Who's got it? Juniata. 2:20 left in the third. .33 for 2. No good. Rebounded in there, however, by Juniata. That wouldn't go in and out of bounds. It goes. They're going to say it went off UD, or no, they didn't. They said it's black ball. Colby Laudenschlager into the ball game for UDA. He'll roll it here for Green. Green, near pass over here for Stroop, and Stroop walked with it as he started off a little bit too quickly. So back come the Juniata Indians. 33. Now, shot and a foul. Gonna call a foul on Laudenschlager, I believe. We'll see. Yep, foul on Zach. With 1:53 left here in the third. Trojans by 10. Shot, no good. Second try, good. 20-29, 29-20, UD by 9 now as, whoa, wait a minute, Warner, or rather Laudenschlager there, turned it over that time, Colby did. Real big dribble, got out of, kind of away from him there and called for the dribble. Shot, good for 3. And now we've got Indians sneaking up on you, as Indians do. It's a long pass down here, gathered in by Laudenschlager. Zach tries to get it away from him, and then he can't. And then out of bounds it goes. A timeout call before he went out of bounds. Excellent call by the young fella that time. It'll be a 20-second timeout. 1:29 left here in the third quarter. Okay, ready to go now, following that Juniata timeout. .32 traveling on the wing. Inside he goes with it. Shot blocked out of there nicely as Philip got a hand on that one. For 3. Nope, not that time. Rebounded in there to Green. Green coming down with it. Steven going to go all the way, puts a shot up and in. Good. Steven Green with a nice race to the hoop that time. And up court comes the Juniata. Juniata lost. No, he didn't lose a handle. He picked it up, put it up, shot up, no good. Rebounded in there to Green. Green had to roll off everybody, every part of his leg. Here's 35 with a walk. No call. Whoa. 40 seconds left here. Into the corner. Shot from outside. In and out. No good. Rebound comes down there to Dietrich. And Adam drops it back here for Colby. Laudenschlager into the corner. Here's Green for 2 more. Ooh, just off the mark. And on the rebound, we've got a foul on UD, I believe. On Stroop is third. Trojans change squads in there again now for the remainder of this third quarter. There's 16 seconds remaining. They'll drop it back out here now. Mark Oxidine on the ball handler. Inside it goes to 33. Tries to dribble it inside. Tapped away nicely in there by Marco, but then they get it back. Here's a shot from way outside for three is good. As the buzzer sounds, a heck of a shot. About a 27-footer or something like that. Anyway, it's 26-31. The Trojans by 5 with that three-bagger there. And we'll be right back with the final 7 minutes in a moment. Okay, fourth quarter underway now. Juniata with the basketball. So let's see if the Trojans can hang on to that 5-point margin, or at least expand on that. 45 for 2. It's good. Well, that's twice now in a row that he has hit. So back up court comes Warner. Margin down to 3. Warner goes inside here for Shiley. Shiley puts a shot up, wouldn't go, and on the rebound, let's see, he gets another shot, but he's fouled. This time it's going to be Markle, rather. And Austin will go to the foul line shooting 2 for UDA. If Austin can get his first one to go down, sure. Right down the middle of the shoot. 32-28, 4-point ball game. And Austin will shoot one more. 6.5 minutes remaining here in the game. Here's Austin's second try. It is in and out, no good. Tipped around inside, controlled by Juniata. So the Trojans lead by 4. Ooh, nearly, I was going to say, nearly stolen. And again, nearly stolen. Boy, I'll tell you. Shot from the wing, good for 2. And it's a 2-point ball game, 32-30. Now as the Trojans see their 9-point lead melting down here. Nice pass inside. Shiley for 2, wouldn't go. Ball tipped around inside. Let's see, it's going to be controlled outside here for Warner. Warner for Markle for 2. It's good. Austin Markle for 2. 34-30. 4-point margin for UD. 35 for 2. Good. 35 of Juniata gets 2. 34-32. UD by 2. Here's Warner pushing it on the wing. Shot from the side over there, just off the mark, and a rebound comes down to Juniata, who has another chance to tie up the ball game. Pass down into the left wing. And timeout called by Juniata. 5:26 left here in the fourth. Okay, the Juniata timeout is over, and they'll put the ball in play now. Two of their team went back court, thinking they were going the other direction. For 3, it's good. 34 from 24 feet out. Here comes a shot put up there by UD, wouldn't go. Return shot and a foul. We're going to have a push foul underneath. And Marco will go to the line, I believe, here shooting 2 again. Trojans trailing by 1 now. It's 35-34 with 5:01 left here in the ball game. And Austin Marco at the line shooting 2. Austin's first one can tie it up. Here's his try. It is short. So he gets one more now to try to tie up the ball game. This one is good, and we're tied. 35 all, 5 minutes remaining in the game. From the side, high arching shot, wouldn't go. Rebound tipped around and controlled here by Juniata. 32 pushes it inside. 45 with a shot and a block and a foul called. Foul probably will be on 45. That's Shiley. Justin picks up the foul. It will be his third, I believe. Yeah. So the shooter to the line, shooting 2. Well, he missed the first one, so we're still tie. He'll try another one here. Second one is no good, so we're tied. Ball comes down over there, controlled to Oxidine. Mark Oxidine on the right wing. Front for Warner. Warner for a shot from outside for three. Wouldn't go. Rebound comes down there to the Indians for 12. For 12 now remaining here in the ball game. Tied up at 35. Whoa, off the kid's head. Over there in the baseline. The guy fired it to him. He was only about 6 feet away. Bounced it off his head that time and out of bounds. So the Trojans ought to take advantage of that one now and see what happens. Here comes Warner with it. Warner, quick pass down here for Shiley. The ball tapped out of there. They're going to say it went off UD. And it'll be Juniata inbounding the ball. Ooh, near steal on the inbounds and then a foul underneath here on UDA. Kyle Warner picked up his third foul with 4 minutes remaining. And the shooter at the line shooting a 1-and-1. It's good. 36-35 Juniata by 1. And 34 from Juniata. We'll try another one. Lane violation. The young fellow didn't shoot the second try, so it's still a 1-point margin now. 36-35. Here's a steal and going to the hoop for two. He's got it. So it's a 3-point margin now, and the Steel Trojans getting a little sloppy out front here on the passing. Here's Shiley going to take it inside, looking for two. It's good. Justin Shiley rebels right inside there for two. 38-37. The homers by 1. Ball tapped loose, picked up here by Shiley, and then let's see. Then they lose it away. They spin it back. We steal it back. Near side over here for Warner. Warner charging to the hoop for two. Wouldn't go. A little bit short on the shot, and a foul underneath. They're going to call a foul on Austin Markle. He'll pick up the personal foul. And Juniata will be shooting a 1-and-1. Before to shoot a 1-and-1, first shot good. 39-37, Juniata by 2. 3:19 left here in the game. All of the Juniata players back off now. Trying to play a little defense here. Second try, good. 40-37, it's a 3-point margin. As now they'll come back up court here. Here's Shiley. Shiley tries to dribble it up court, lost the handle on it. On the floor it goes. They're going to call a walk. And timeout will be called by UDA. 2DA. 3:12 left here in the ball game. Trojans trail by 3. Okay, Juniata coming up with it now. We'll be inside of 3 minutes here in 8 seconds. Oh, nice steal in here by Kyle Warner. Good steal. Trojans need to get a bucket here. Near wing it comes over here for Markle. Now Warner. Looping it inside here for Shiley. Shiley has it tied up, and on the tie up, it's going to be UD ball underneath. And Warner will inbound the ball for Shiley. Shiley back here for Oxidine. Dropping it on the wing over there, Markle. There's Oxidine. Mark taking it inside. Puts a shot up, blocked away, picked up by Shiley. He'll put it up, shot up, wouldn't go. Rebounded, let's see. They're going to say it went out of bounds, and it'll be white ball. So 2:36 left here in the ball game. Trojans trail by 3, 40-37. Stolen away nicely again. This time it's going to be Oxidine for 2. It's good. Mark Oxidine for 2. Trojans trail by 1. 40-39. Juniata inbound the basketball. Oh, a near steal, and they're going to call a foul on Mark Oxidine. And that'll send 34 to the line shooting. His 34 is not the guy to foul, actually. He can make them. We'll see. Before he can shoot, Coach Calnon calls timeout. 2:08 left here in the ball game. Trojans trailing by 1. The Juniata will be at the foul line shooting a 1-and-1. 34 at the line shooting a big 1-and-1. And here's his first try, and this one is no good. Rebound comes down here controlled by UD. Back for Markle. Trojans can come up court now and regain the lead if we get a bucket here. Here is Markle for a pass inside here for Shiley. Shiley back outside here. Shot for three. It's good. A three-pointer by Kyle Warner. And the Trojans take the lead back 42-40. Trojans set it up on the defense. 32. Oh, and Drew will pick up a reaching over foul and send 45 to the line, shooting 2 now. Okay, 45 made the first one. Second one no good. Rebound tipped around. Let's see. Controlled here by Mace. 42-41 UD by 1. Clock down to 1:15 remaining in this ball game. Kyle Warner out in front. Warner will drop it back here for Markle. Markle has a double team, gets it in here for Mace. And then back here for Oxidine. Oxidine picking it here for, oh, come on, give him a T, for gosh sake. What does he have to do? 33 with the foul. And we got 52 seconds remaining. UD will inbound the ball. Back here for Oxidine. Oxidine crossed the timeline. And a foul will be called on 34. It'll be non-shooting with 47 seconds remaining here in the ball game. Or is it a 1-and-1? Let's see. No. 6-team foul. Next foul will give the Trojans a bonus. And it'll go all the way down here for Oxidine. 42 seconds remaining. Mark. And a foul called on 45, and Oxidine will go to the line, shooting 2. He will be shooting a pair. And shooting a 1-1, made the first one. Big bucket, 43-41. 37.6 seconds remaining, and Oxidine looking to put his second one in. It is good. Mark Oxidine with 2 really fine free throws here. 44-41. Trojans by 3. Back with it comes 33. He'll pick it up, goes inside here, and the ball's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be UDA ball, as it was lost out of bounds by 45 with 28 seconds remaining. And the Trojans come back and open the margin to 5 if they can get a bucket here. And we'll see. They'll break it here to Oxidine, and he's fouled. And Mark will go to the line again to shoot another 1-and-1. 6 seconds remaining. Mark's first shot, beautiful. 45-41. Mark Oxidine pulling the Trojans out of deep doo-doo here with his foul shooting. Trojans now with a 4-point lead. Mark can make it 5. It is good. 4 consecutive free throws by Mark Oxidine has given the Trojans a real lift here. It's 45-41. Check it, 46-41. Over the wing it goes. Clock moving on down. They're going to let him go in here and shoot. He's got it. At 11 seconds remaining, and it's 43-46. Their only hope now getting the ball back in with a 3. UDA will have the ball here when we come back. The Trojans got to hang on to this 3-point lead now for 11 seconds. They have the basketball. Warner will inbound the ball. He'll inbound it here for Shiley, and Shiley's fouled with 10.5 seconds left. And so Justin Shiley will be going to the foul line for UDA. He'll be shooting a 1-and-1. Justin will shoot a 1-and-1 here. Here is his first try, and it is good. Way to go. 47-43, and Justin will try another one here. No fouls, no nothing. Here's his second shot by Shiley. It is good. Justin Shiley with 2 good free throws. 48-45. 10 seconds to go. The ball is stolen away. Pushed back over here, and a foul. I wonder if that was intentional. No, I guess not. It's going to send Mark Oxidine back to the foul line now, shooting 2. It was not an intentional foul, but they've fouled 10 times. So here's his first try. It's good. So the Trojans have put this one away from the foul line here in the waning moments of the ball game. 49-43, a 6-point lead, and now a 7-point lead as Oxidine goes 2 for 2. It makes it 50-43, and that's going to do it as the clock winds down here now. This is good if it goes. Didn't go, and the Trojans pick up another Super Junior varsity victory here tonight over these Juniata Indians. The final score, UDA 50 and Juniata 43. So congratulations to the ball club, again coming out and really playing some good basketball. And so we'll catch you in the next Juniata, or yeah, the next UDA basketball game. Junior varsity is what I was trying to say. Either partial or full. We'll see. Bye now. Well, good evening, everybody, from Juniata High School. Tonight, the Trojans traveled up here to play the Juniata Indians in a key ball game here in the first half. The Trojans with a 1-1 record in the first half, and the Juniata Indians likewise with a 1-1 record. Their loss coming to the Middies in Middleburg, and of course UDA being tripped up by Lion Mountain. So both teams wanting to get on the positive side of the ledger tonight now, and we'll see what happens here as the tallish Juniata Indians are being introduced, and then we'll get the game underway here. Trojans will send out Antes, Miller, Buffington, Weaver, and, or rather Troutman, and Chris. Whoa, wait a second. Looked like a walk. Ball goes on the floor, and they'll pick it back up again now. Here's that number 12. This is Willow. Willow with it for Juniata. Inside they'll go here. 22 Hutchinson puts a shot up. No good. A rebound comes down for Kessler. Over the wing, Miller from outside for 3, it's good. So Miller starts out the way he did the other night against the Tri-Valley Bulldogs. There's a rush to the hoop for 2, it's good. That's at Sainer. He's their key gun here at Juniata in the early going. And he makes it a 3-2 ball game. Pass, let's see, rolls off the fingertips, and back come the Juniata. Sainer with it. Sainer will dump it back outside here now. 20 is Harris. This is Willow passing it over here for a shot by 42. Good for 2. 42 Zent. Sainer and Zent, 2 names that show up here every year. There must be some large families of Sainers and Zents up here, because both boys and girls basketball have had Sainers and Zents here for forever. Anyway, here comes a shot put up by Hutchinson, no good. Return shot put up by Zaner is good, and timeout called immediately by Coach Hain as he sees things going the wrong direction here. It's 6-3, UDA trailing now, Juniata on top. Following the 22nd timeout now, Buffington will inbound the ball for UD. For Miller, Robbie will start it up court for the Trojans. Across the timeline he goes. Hutchinson guarding him. There in the corner it goes. Here's a nice dribble inside. Shot put up, wouldn't go. Return shot put right up, good for 2. Anthony Weaver for 2. Ooh, here's Hutchinson. Or rather, no, that's not Hutchinson. No, wait. It's Harris. Over into the corner it goes. Willow passes it back out in front. Shot from outside here for 3. No good. And on the rebound, let's see, it's going to be controlled here to Buffington. Pass over there for Robbie Miller, but past everything and out of bounds it goes. He's going to be replaced in there now by Dietrich, who will come in to replace Zach Buffington. Zach will just come out, get his game under control, and go back in, I'm sure. Here's Willow. Near wing over here. They'll go inside here for Sainer. Sainer will drop it back here now. Now inside again, and a foul called. A foul will be called on Tony Weaver. Anthony Weaver will pick up the foul. His first. And it'll be inbounded here by 42 Zent. Sent for three. No good on a rebound. Well, where was the foul there? No foul on Sainer. Apparently he's the golden boy up here. Three familiar refs. Two of the refs here are the coaches. One's their brothers and the other one's his sister. Oh, gosh. It's always the same way up here. Here is a ball nearly stolen over there by Miller. Here's Sainer. Pushing it back out here. Hutchinson for Willow at the top. Shot from the side, blocked away, and it's going to be out of bounds anyway. Hutchinson trying to keep it in, but it goes out of bounds. No, wait a minute. Now what? What the heck are they going to call this? Law here wanted to get it straight. Oh, golly. Look out. Okay, here we go. They'll inbound it here. Here comes Dietrich with it. This is Chad turning at the center court area. Willow checking him out. He'll dump it back over here for Miller. Back for Dietrich. Dietrich taking it on the baseline. Shot partially blocked. Comes away with it. Coming away with it here is Zent. Zent for two. Nope. And a charge foul called on Zent. Well, what do you think about that? He even had a smile about that when he knew it. He ran over a couple of Trojans that time. It's 6-5, UDA trailing by one, and Trojans with a chance to take the lead now. Again, oh, they throw it away, however, and here's Willow for two. It's good. Well, the inbounds play wasn't too good, and they threw the ball away. Here's Weaver. Weaver will have to start it up court. Breaks down between a couple of Indians, and then a push foul called underneath. And Weaver should be going to the line, shooting two. Foul was on Sainer, his first. So Tony will be shooting two. His first one, no good. Zach Buffington back into the ballgame for UDA, now replacing Dietrich. Second shot, no good. And on the rebound, controlled in here by Willow. Willow will bring it down court. Bounces it over here for that Harris. Harris taking it inside for two. It's good. It's 10-5. They've doubled up the Trojans now. Here's Buffington. Buffington out in front. Look out. Lost the handle on it. Picked up by Willow. They're going to call it a jump. It'll stay UD. They call it a tie up here, and it'll stay up at Orphan ball. Trojans got to guard that basketball on the dribbling. Antes has been quiet so far. Antes has it now for UD. Antes trying to take it inside, stopping, tries an 8-foot shot, good. All right, I knew Antes had to get awake, and he did. 10-7, good play. Willow popping it back over there for Harris, or rather 22. Here's a long pass for Sainer. Sainer backs out, puts a second try up, good. Back with it comes Buffington. Buffington will pick up the dribble in the corner. Shot from over here for two, no good. Rebound, let's see. Inside here, Weaver will go for it for UD. Drops it back over here now, and Buffington's got it. Some good hustle in there by Anthony Weaver. Weaver back for Antes. Antes dropping it over in the wing over there for Miller. Miller will take it down on the baseline. Turns it around inside for Weaver for two. Tony Weaver for two. I'm not sure they call him Anthony or Tony, so I'll call them both. Can't go wrong. Here's Willow with it. Willow trying to push it on the baseline here for Sainer for two more. It's good. Or that wasn't Sainer, that was Harris. Buffington bringing it up court. Willow challenging him. Pushing it over here now where 22 Hutchinson will guard him. Shot for the corner for three is good by Robbie Miller. And we are within two. It's 14-12. Juniata by two. Here they go inside here now for Sainer. His shot no good. Rebound comes down here and Sainer grabs it. Pushes a second try up, no good. Rebounded this time to Antes. Antes, near wing. Here's Buffington. Into the corner he goes with it for Troutman. Troutman will try to take it inside. Can't do it. He's cut off. Here's Buffington. Buffington out in front. Trojans with a chance to tie up the ball game here if they can get a bucket. Over in the corner for Miller. Miller still in control. It pushes it in here for two from Zach Buffington. Is good off the glass. And we're tied at 14 all. 1:48 left here in the first quarter. It's 14-14. Willow bringing it up court for Juniata. Here's Hutchinson with it. Willow. Hutchinson. Near side over here for that Harris. Inside they go for Sainer for two. His shot wouldn't go, but a foul called. Foul will be on Troutman. And Sainer will go to the line shooting two. Sainer missed his first one. 54 into the ball game for Juniata. Second try, good. 15-14, a minute and a half left here in the first quarter. And the Trojans trail by one. They'll be sending the ball in play here in a second. This is Antes. Antes bouncing it inside here. Now they hand it to Antes. Antes looking for two. It's a foul on 50. He'll pick up the personal. Antes will go to the line shooting two. Antes' first shot is good. And he will have a chance as Wade Whitmer comes into the ball game to replace Troutman Weaver for UDA. Andy's second shot is good, and we're tied at 15 all. 16-15, Trojans up by one, I beg your pardon. Trojans by one with a minute 12 left here. There's Willow over there for that Hutchinson. Hutchinson goes into the corner. Harris inside 5-0, now inside the 54. Shot good. 17-16, Juniata by one. Down the court comes Buffington. Buffington out in front, pushes it over in the wing. Miller spinning it back outside here for Buffington. Now for Miller. Miller for three more. No, short. Rebounded right underneath there, and a foul called. And it'll be Wade Whitmer going to the foul line for UDA, shooting one to get three. Nice play as Wade picked off that shot by Miller on the rebound. Went to the bucket and was fouled. It's 18-17, UDA by one, 39.7 seconds, and Wade can give the Trojans a 2-point lead here. He puts this one in. It is no good, and on the rebound, controlled there by the Juniata Indians. So Trojans by one, 18-17. Juniata up court with it. Harris dumps it inside here. 5-0 for two. No good. Rebounded by 54. It's good. The height advantage tonight naturally goes to Juniata. They have about a 3 or 4 inch overall height advantage on the Trojans, but the Trojans so far have played well with that. Here's a shot from the side, long. 50 gets that ball, and back with it comes this Willow. Willow for two. It's no good. Rebounded underneath there to Antis at the buzzer to end the first quarter. But a very good first quarter here at Juniata. The Trojans trailing by one, 19-18, Indians by one. Second quarter underway now, and Juniata has the advantage of inbounding the basketball. 54 is Foltz, and 50 is Seiler. This is Foltz with it, leaping or trying to loop it inside, but couldn't do it. Back here for Willow. 42, I'm not sure who that young fellow is, but we'll find out here. Shot's no good, and the rebound comes down there to Miller. Miller back up court with it for UDA. Looking for three. It's good. Robbie Miller for three, and the Trojans lead 21-20, 21-19. Leading by two. Here's Willow. Willow walk, push underneath. Gonna have a foul call underneath on Juniata. Sainer will pick up his second personal foul, pushing around underneath as Wade Whitmer checks out of the ball game for UDA. And in there to replace Wade will be Chris Kessler. Nice pass. Here's Andes for two. Oh, just off the mark. Sainer coming down with it, stop and pop, and blocked away nicely by Andes. Back with it comes Miller. Miller down the left wing side, having some trouble with it and boots it out of bounds. Robbie just could not hang on to that one that time. 42 will inbound. 42 is Zent. He'll inbound it here now for that Willow. For three, it's off the mark. Rebounded over there nicely by Troutman of UDA for Miller. Miller out in front here for Buffington. Buffington taking it inside, had it tapped out of his hands, picked it back up again. They go back inside here now for Kessler. His shot off the board, no good. And the rebound comes down in there to 50. Here's a pass to Sainer. Sainer for two, it's good. 21-21, we're tied up again. 6:23 remaining in the first half. Here's Andis going to the hoop for two. Blocked away. Seiler knocked it out of there. Coming back with it is Zent for a long two, no good. Or long three, rather. Rebounded right there to Andis. Justin Andis coming back with it. Inside with a nice pass and a shot rejected inside there as Seiler got a hand on that one. Trojans will inbound the ball now as it was knocked out of there by Seiler. Miller. Oh, blocked again, this time by Sainer. Sainer will spin it back over here now, and Hutchinson brings it back up court for Juniata. Onto the wing, driving it inside. And the shot blocked nicely and out of bounds it goes off Juniata. A heck of a play in there by Kessler. Chris Kringle Kessler making the stop on that one. And UD coming up court with a chance to regain the lead. We're all tied at 21. Here's Buffington. Buffington, near side over here he'll come. Now back to Buffington. Antes with it out in front. Trojans want to set something up. Pushing it back over here for Robbie Miller. Miller pushing it back here for Buffington. Buffington wants to take it inside, can't do it. Loops it back here for Troutman, and then Miller again. Miller for Buffington. Buffington looking for help. Gets it in the form of Antes. Antes looping it right inside there for Troutman. He'll shovel it here for Robbie Miller, but Robbie Miller has a push foul, and if that's on Sainer, that's his third. It is, and Sainer has picked up his third, I believe. Let's see. Yep, Sainer with three, and he's going to come out of the ball game, and he has been their hot scorer, as I mentioned at the opening of the ball game. So he'll take a seat with 5:12 remaining here in the first half. He'll check out, and UD can be glad for that. Here's Buffington. Buffington with a shot off the mark and out of bounds. Well, he's saved, and then out of bounds it goes again. It's going to be off-white. Nope, they're going to rule it went off the Trojans. 5 minutes exactly remaining here in the first half, all tied up at 21. Hutchinson brings it back up court for Fultz. Fultz, give it to Hutchinson. 42 is Zent. Hutchinson, who snuck, or rather, well, here's a ball tipped away. Quick outlet pass here for, oh, and a foul underneath. We'll have a push foul called on Fultz. Trojans kind of blew on that time, a little too much razzle and dazzle underneath the boards. But that's going to send, let's see, Chris Kessler to the foul line, shooting two. Chris missed his first one. Here's his second one, though. And, well, he missed that one, too. Rebounded in there to Andis. Ball goes on the floor. Kessler will pick it up. Spin it over here for Miller. Miller for three, just off the mark that time, and another foul underneath. We're going to have a foul called this time on Weaver, or rather on Troutman. And he will check out of the ball game for Coach Hay now with 4:27 left. Troutman picks up his second here in the first half. And up court comes Willow with it. Willow near side over here, Hutchinson. Hutchinson will drop it for Sainer, or for rather for not Sainer, Harris. Here's a shot from outside for three. It is no good. Rebounded in there to Weaver. Ahead to Miller. Miller with it. Miller across the court it comes now. Setting up here is Justin Andis. His shot wouldn't go. Rebound comes down there, and let's see who's got it. They're going to call a foul on Robbie Miller. Or yes, they did. Robbie picks up his first. Here's Willow coming up for Juniata. For Hutchinson, and then Willow. Over to Zent, into the corner. Hutchinson goes inside here for a shot and a miss and a rebound and then a knocked out of bounds. It's going to be UDA, or rather It'll be off the Trojans. I thought Seiler hit it out, but it's not. It's off UD. Zent will inbound it here for Hutchinson. Hutchinson taking it up, looking for two. That's off the mark. We're on the far side, a shot, no good. And back with it comes Andis for UDA. All tied up at 21. Both teams kind of got stuck here at 21 now. As Weaver tries to take it inside, they're going to call a charge on Anthony Weaver. And I think for Weaver, that'll be his third personal. We'll find out. No, his second. Second with 3:20 left here in the period, in the half. Still all tied at 21. Pass inside. They'll drop it back out here. Here's Zent from outside for three. It's good. 24-21. Dietrich with it. Chad will take it around and stop it. Dropping it here for a shot from outside by Whitmer. Wouldn't go. Bring it down there, Zent. Zent for three more. Short. Rebounded in underneath and a foul called. Foul will be on Zent, I do believe. We'll see. Yep, it's on Zent. And UD will be shooting a 1-and-1 now. As it looks like it'll be Anthony Weaver going to the foul line to shoot a 1-and-1 for UD. It's on Zent, his third. And so he has three, and Sainer has three. 54, Fultz back into the ball game now. He'll replace 42. First shot in and out, no good. Ball comes tapped back here though, and a second try put up, no good. And it's rebounded in here by Harris. 2:35 left here in the first half. Trojans trail by three. Here's Willow. Willow has it again over in the corner. He goes with it. Now right underneath here, Fultz. Fultz is shot and a block and a foul called on Antis. Antis picked up his first personal foul. Fultz at the line shooting two, made the first one. Fultz's second shot wouldn't go down. A rebound comes down here to UDA. Whitmer up ahead here now for Antis. Antis tries to bounce it inside, but that was a ill-advised pass that time as Willow brings it back. You could see that Harris was ready to step up and make that interception of that pass. Here's Harris with it for Willow. Over the wing. Shot from way outside for three. That wouldn't go. Rebound underneath. Let's see. Trapped around, and it's going to be rolled back here for Willow. 1:45 left here in the first half. 25-21. Juniata by 4. That's Hutchinson, number 22. This is Willow, number 12. Hutchinson with it now. 1:33 left. Willow for Hutchinson. Over in a wing he goes with it now. Inside here for that Seiler. He'll dump it back here for Willow for two. It is no good. And a return shot put up, no good. Return shot put up, no good, but he's fouled. So Fultz will go to the line shooting two. He had three tries at it, and he'll try it now from the foul line, see if he can do any better from there. First shot, no good by Fultz, and Weaver will have to check. Weaver have to check out of the ball game now as he picked up his third personal foul. In there to replace him goes Troutman for UDA. So Fultz will try one more, and here it is, and it is good. 26-21 now, 5-point margin for the Indians. Andis trying to take it inside, puts a shot up and in, good. And Justin Andis for two, cuts the margin to 4. 26 or to 3 rather, 26-23. Inside of a minute to play here in the half. Very slow second quarter as the Indians throw the ball away, so Juniata turns it over to the Trojans with 54.7 seconds remaining in the half. And is coming back up with it for UDA. We need a nice bucket here. There's a Miller. Pass back here for Miller. Miller taking it, and he'll push it back here for Buffington. Buffington will drop it back here for Andis. Andis near side here for Miller. Drops it over in the wing here for Troutman. Now Miller's got her back again. 28 seconds remaining. Miller trying to work it inside, nearly had it stolen. Pushes back over here now for a shot by Troutman, but beforehand they say Troutman walked with it. So the Trojans turn it over with 22 seconds now remaining, and they didn't get anything out of that, so back comes the Juniata Indians. Willow with it. Clock down to 17 seconds and counting on down. This is Hutchinson. Down to 12. Down to 10. Hutchinson. Inside he goes here for Seiler. Seiler wants to dump it inside. Can't do it. Back with it comes Andis. Andis with a nice looping pass over there for Miller. And then a foul called. A blocking foul. And that's going to send Robbie Miller to the foul line shooting 2. And with a possible chance of getting the Trojans back to within a point. It's 26-23, 1.7 seconds when Willow picks up the foul. Miller at the line shooting 2. His first one, good. Got a 2-point ball game, 26-24. And we'll try one more time here. We'll get us to within 1. It is no good. Rebound comes down, and that's going to do it as the half ends. The score at halftime here at Juniata. Another good basketball game. It's the hometown Juniata Indians 26, the UDA Trojans 24. Back with the second half in just a moment. Well, as you can see, the teams are back on the court now, ready to play basketball here in the second half. Trojans trailing by 2, 26-24, and they have the advantage of inbounding the ball. Andis working it into the corner here for Miller, who was hot in the first half. His shot, no good, just wouldn't go. Sainer with a rebound. And back comes Zent for Willow. Willow near wing over here for that Hutchinson. Hutchinson will take it inside, lost the handle on it, out of bounds it goes. They're going to say it went off Hutchinson, and so UD with the turnover has the advantage of tying up the ball game once again. Buffington coming up court for UDA. Zach is a senior, and he's going to play it around on the right wing side here, looking for some help. Nope, nothing doing there. We'll stay back a little bit. Here's Troutman with it. Troutman wanted to go on the baseline, couldn't do it, cut off by Harris over there. And so it'll come out here again to Buffington for Miller. Miller with Willow guarding him, pushing it back here for Andis. Andis had the ball stolen away, but picked up nicely here by Zach Buffington. Zach with a 12-foot try, no good. Rebound tap back here nicely by Kessler, back to where Andis could handle it. Here's Chris Kessler with it. Chris looking for a little help. Chris pushes it back here for Buffington. Buffington will take it inside, a little bit too hard and too high off the glass. And back with it comes Willow for Juniata. Zent from outside for 3. In and out, it scoops, no good. Nice rebound in there by Kessler. Kess, as they call him. Whoops, pass inside, intercepted in there. Now they'll loop it ahead here for Hutchinson. Hutchinson for 2, no good. Rebounded, let's see who's got it. Tipped around out in front, controlled to Kessler. Kessler for Miller, so no harm done there. The Trojans dodged the bullet, and Buffington has it for UD. Buffington picking up the dribble. Now inside they'll go with it for Troutman. His turnaround shot no good. Rebounded in there to Sainer, and Sainer will loop it ahead here now for Harris. Harris on the baseline. And Zent, hold everything. How's this call going to go? Blocking foul call on UD. 43, that's going to be on Troutman. None shooting. And Sainer getting ready to inbound the ball. Zach Buffington will report out of the ball game, into the ball game. Chad Dietrich for UDA. 6 minutes remaining here in the third. First foul for Kessler. And hold everything. Might be the second foul for Kessler. Yes, it is. Chris picks up personal foul number 2. And that's going to send Sainer to the line, shooting 2. His first shot was no good. His second shot was no good. So back come the Trojans again with an opportunity. Here's a shot, maybe a blocked, hard to tell what it was, and then the ball goes off Chad Dietrich out of bounds. Chad making a good effort under there to steal that ball away. But it went out of bounds, and Juniata will inbound. Here for Willow. Willow starting up the court, bangs into a couple of Trojans. They pick it off. Fire it back over here. Now underneath it goes. Troutman was underneath too far. Pushes it back out now, and all across the court. It's going to go off the hands of Hutchinson. It'll be UDA ball. They're going to consult now. The gal here will tell them that it went off the Trojans. Thank you, miss. Thank you. And so Zent will inbound the ball. Here comes Willow up court with it now for Juniata. For a three. It's good. My goodness, Hutchinson with a 24-footer. Yeah, that should have been worth 6. No, not really. Wrong team. 29-24. Ball stolen away. Willow. How about a little aggression in here, huh? Foul's going to be on UDA. So, anyway, now the foul being on Chad Dietrich. It was his first. For 3. It's good. Well, now the long-range guns coming out here by Juniata. It's now 32-24, so that 2-point margin is now an 8-point differential here with 5 minutes remaining in the third. Knock out here for Antis. Near wing, Nelson Bennett here for a shot by Miller is no good. Rebounded inside and a foul called. Foul will be on UDA. 24, we're playing in the third, and the Trojans with a full timeout. That's what you see the clock running for. Okay, Zent will inbound the ball for Juniata for that Willow guy. Tipped nicely away by Antes, but picked back up by Zent. He'll fire it up the court here now for Harris. Harris tries to take it inside, puts a shot up, no good. Rebound comes down there to Sainer. He'll drop it out. They'll pop it outside here now as they go over into the wing for Zent. Ryan Zent back here for Willow. Willow here for Hutchinson, who is back in there. Ball tipped around inside, controlled by Sainer. So the Trojans not having any luck right at the moment controlling the basketball. Here's Willow. Tried to roll it inside, loose again, but picked up by Hutchinson this time of the Juniata Indians. Inside for Sainer. Sainer for 2. No good. Rebound comes down there to Troutman, and then back here for Miller. Here's Antis taking it inside, putting a shot up and in. Good. Justin Antis for 2. 26-32. They'll pass it ahead here for Hutchinson. Hutchinson's got it. Hutchinson over in the wing there for Willow. Hutchinson for 3. It's good. Hutchinson for a 3, a 23-footer. Quick pass down this way for Miller. Robbie to the hoop for 2. Good. Good for 2. In the meantime, Hutchinson goes up court, and a foul will be called on Troutman. And it's going to be non-shooting, 5th team foul, I guess. As 4th foul on Troutman. 3:12, 3:10 remaining here now in the third. Right inside on the baseline. Shot put up in there, no good. Sainer with the rebound, good. 37-28. Trojans trail by 9. Need to get it going here. Now here's Buffington into the corner for Miller. Miller taking it back out here for Antes. Antes steps up and hold everything. We've got a foul called down here on this end of the court. Foul will be on Harris. And it'll be UD inbounding. 2:53 left in the third quarter. Buffington inbound the ball. Does so here for Miller. Miller for Antes. Antes picking it up out here. Here's Buffington. Buffington inside here for Wade Whitmer. Wade to the hoop for 2. Wouldn't go. 54 Foltz into the ball game now. Has it for Juniata. This is Willow. Willow near wing. Now across the court it goes. Tipped, picked up anyway. Shot put up, no good. Rebounded in there to Andis. Andis coming back up the court with it. It's blocked away, but Andis has it again. They'll swing it on the near wing over here for a shot by Miller. No good. And a rebound tapped out there and picked up by Hutchinson. Or no, by Harris rather. And then he'll throw it out of bounds. They say it was tipped by UDA with 2:09 left here in the third quarter. And Sainer will inbound the ball. 50 in there is Seiler. Sainer checks out of the ball game now. 54 Fultz. And Seiler in there, two big guys for, here's Seiler with it for two. Well, Seiler's got about 4 or 5 inches on some of the Trojans. He's about a 6'3" or 4 guy. And he pushed her home. Near wing over here for Miller. It's Andis. Andis had it stolen away from him. That was Harris making the steal. Here's the shot, no good. And oh my gosh, I wonder if 54 got himself a foul or not. I think so. Well, we have 2 fouls on the play. First of all, Robbie will shoot 2 for the foul, and he made the first one. And then he will perhaps shoot a technical, because 54 Fultz picked up a technical on the play. Second shot by Robbie is no good. Well, he made 1 out of those 2. And, well, no, we won't. We won't shoot the technical, I guess. It'll be inbounded by UD. Gets the ball, however. And this is Wade Whitmer. Back here for Chad Dietrich. Chad working it around in front, gives it over there for that Kessler. Now inside it goes to Miller. Miller's turnaround shot a little bit short on the rebound, controlled in there by the tallish Indians. 39-29, Indians by 10 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the third. Here's Willow. Willow picks up the dribble, spins it back over here for 24, whom we don't have his number right now, but it's stolen away, and then Miller taps it out of bounds for UD. It'll remain Juniata ball. 1:07 left in the third. Trojans trail by 10. 24, we'll find his name a little later. He'll inbound. Does so back here for Willow. Willow picking it up, stolen away. They'll loop it ahead quickly here for Miller, and Miller has it hammered out of bounds by Hutchinson. And it'll be Miller going to the line for UDA. Shooting, I hope, 2, yeah. First one, good. 39-30, and Robbie will shoot one more. His second shot is good also. 2 good foul shots by that Robbie Miller. 59 seconds left in the third. Trojans closed it within 8. 39-31. Here's Willow. Looping it back over there for Hutchinson, and then a foul called on Chris Kessler as he went over the back of Seiler. Team's 6th, so one more would put the Juniata Indians in the bonus. Juniata has committed 4 team fouls here in the second half. 24 will inbound it back here to Willow. Over the wing he goes. Now inside there, Seiler tried to bump it inside, goes off the face of Fultz. Ball on the floor, picked up here by Willow. Willow ran it off his leg, goes on the floor with it. And then a walk will be called or whatever. And a timeout called, rather, by Juniata. 35 seconds remaining in the third. Fultz with it now following that timeout. Here's Willow trying to take it inside, dumping it here for Fultz, but it came, or for Seiler rather, but it's picked up in there by UD. So with 23 seconds left here, the Trojans can narrow the gap a little bit. Dietrich with it out in front. Dietrich here for Buffington, and Buffington taking it on the wing. 8 seconds now. We got her working inside. Here's Dietrich pushing it over here for Wade Whitmer. Wade for 2, wouldn't go. Return shot wouldn't go. And that's going to do it as the shot at the end of the buzzer goes nowhere. So at the end of 3, now the Trojans trail by 8. They trailed by 2 at halftime. So the Indians have scored 6 more and make it a 39-31 ball game with 8 minutes to play. Okay, the 4th period underway now as they will inbound the basketball here. Foltz back in there. That's Foltz with it now. Over here for Hutchinson. Inside he goes for Foltz, rather. Well, the other guy wasn't Foltz. I was... No, wait. We'll catch him here in a minute. There's a shot from the side for a 2. Good. Hutchinson, Harris. They worked it around to him, and he put it home. Makes it a perfect 10-point lead now. Here's Kessler for 2. No good on the rebound. Let's see. It's going to be controlled here by pass inside for Sainer for 2. It's good. Well, now all of a sudden, the Juniata boys are getting hot and the Trojans are not. Buffington for UD. This is Wade Whitmer. Back here for Dietrich. Dietrich is fouled. A blocking foul will be called on Harris. And be just an inbounds play for UD. 6th team foul for Juniata. So one more will put the Trojans in the bonus. There's a looping pass over here for Andis, but it goes out of bounds off Andis, and Trojans will turn it over. Zent inbounding here. 22 is Hutchinson. Inside here for Foltz. Now back outside. Zent wanted to go inside with this, tipped off a Trojan and out of bounds it goes. It'll remain white ball up here. 6:51 remaining. Trojans trailing by a dozen. A little bit back here for Hutchinson. Over the wing. This is Harris. Goes inside for Foltz for 2. It's good. Dietrich coming back with it here for Antes. Antes on the baseline. Dropping it back outside. Looking for 3 is Dietrich. Wouldn't go. Rebound inside there this time for Weaver is good. Anthony Weaver rolls one in. 45-33. 12-point differential here for UD. Inside, they'll swing it there for Foltz. Foltz tries to go inside, but the ball picked off in there by Robbie Miller. He'll fire it down here now for Dietrich. Dietrich, nice pass over here for Wade Whitmer, and then Wade's shot wouldn't go, but a return shot put up by Weaver is good. So Anthony Weaver gets 4 quick points here now for UD. Here's Hutchinson. Inside he goes to Sainer. Sainer for 2. It's good. 47-35. Juniata by 12. Wade Whitmer with it for UD. And a foul underneath on UDA. Chad Dietrich called for a moving screen, picks up the foul. That's a foul. So he picks up his 2nd foul and sends Sainer to the line, shooting a 1-and-1. First shot's good. And his 2nd shot's good. 49-35 now. 14-point bulge for the Indians. There's Antes. Antes will dribble it around here and picks up a little bit of a block and then works it all the way underneath for 2. Nope. Tries it again. Yes. Okay. Just an Antes that time, taking that 2nd one in and putting it in. Hutchinson on the wing. Sainer passing it back out here for Zent, then to Sainer. Sainer just steps back and pops one up, no good. Rebound comes down here to Robbie Miller. Robbie will work it back. Over the wing he goes with a shot from over there for 3. It's good by Jimmy Buffington. All right, so the Trojans have come back with 5 and make it a 9-point ball game, now 49-40. Whoa, wait a second. Robbie Miller will be called for leaping all over Hutchinson. Hutchinson to the foul line, shooting a 1-and-1. First try, good. 50-40, 10-point differential. Hutchinson makes it an 11-point lead for Juniata. 51-40. Back comes Buffington for UD. Buffington on the wing. Back out in front here for Antes. Antes with Willow on him. Forcing it over here for Buffington. Goes inside. Shot by Weaver. Wouldn't go. Return shot put up and in by Wade Whitmer for UDA. And the Trojans drop back on defense now with 4:20 left in the ball game. So we've got a half a period remaining. And the Trojans trailing. Now they'll pass underneath Sainer for two. It's good. 53-42. Quick pass down here for Miller. Robbie taking it out in front. Robbie wants to drop it off and does so here for Antis. Antis shoving it underneath here for Weaver for two. Wouldn't go. Rebound tipped around. Let's see. It's on the floor. Picked up here. They'll try to force it inside for Weaver. Now it goes out of bounds and they're going to rule it went off the Indians. It'll be UD ball. Timeout called by Coach Hain. 3:50 left here in the ball game. The Trojans trail by 11. Okay, the Trojan timeout is over and they'll inbound the basketball here. Miller for three. It's good. Robbie Miller all the way for three. 53-45, the margin back to 8. Over here they'll swing it. Hutchinson for two. No good. Rebound comes down inside. Let's see who's got it. It's going to be tied up. It'll be UD ball. Upper Dolphin ball. Yep. So the Trojans will put it in play. 3.5 minutes remaining in an 8-point ball game. And UD can cut it to 6. Here comes Andes with it. Andes picking up the dribble out in front. Has it tapped loose. Picking up by Willow. Willow coming back with it. He'll drive it over there to Sainer, who puts it home. And they're hurt a little bit. Here comes Buffington. Near side here for pass inside. For two. It's good. Antes for two for UDA. 55-47. 2:55 left here in the ball game. This is Willow looping it over here for Zent. Right underneath it goes. Stolen away and out of bounds. They'll say it went off the hands of Wade Whitmer. Good defensive play in there by Wade, however, to knock that ball away from Sainer, who was underneath. And so it'll be inbounded here by Zent. Willow can't take it inside. Yeah, Sainer with the height. Yep, nope, Sainer with the height advantage. That's all there is to it. Sainer just had the height advantage out there, and he used it. Yep, 57-47, 10-point ball game. 2:25 left here. They go underneath the basket for two. It's good by Antes. Back to 8 points. Trojans need a break. Need a steal and a bucket and a foul and all that kind of good stuff. They'll pass it here for Hutchinson. Inside here for Sainer over the wing. Zent starts it up and he walked with it. So that'll give it back to the Trojans with 2:06 left, and UD will have the ball. Dietrich back into the ball game to replace Buffington for UDA. Antes coming up court. Here's Miller pushing it back out here for Dietrich. Dietrich lopping inside for a shot by Weaver that wouldn't go that time. So Anthony, who had so many good shots in there tight that time, just could not get that one to go down. And they'll throw it away again. So the Trojans having the advantage here as the Indians are waiting for them. With 1:40 remaining here, Trojans trailing by 8. Okay, the Trojans will put it in play now with a minute and 40 seconds remaining. And here's Miller. Robbie will take it up court. Dropping it here for Wade Whitmer. Inside he goes here, and a foul call, a push foul. And that will send, I believe, Tony, or not. No shooting yet. No, sixth team foul, I guess. Buffington back into the ball game. Dietrich out for UD. Trojans inbounded underneath. Oh, a little foul called late by this guy, but that's going to send Robbie Miller to the foul line, shooting a 1-and-1 for UDA now. It's his team's 7th foul. Hutchinson picking up the foul for Juniata. Robbie's first try, good. 57-50, and Robbie can make it a 5-point game, but the coach from Juniata is going to let Robbie think this one over a little bit. We've got 1:28 left here in the ball game. Trojans trail by 7. Okay, time back in now. Robbie at the line, shooting his second of a 1-and-1. It is no good. Rebounded in there to Sainer. Up with it comes Hutchinson. Hutchinson rolling it down here to Zent. Tapped out of there by Miller. But it'll be off the Trojans, of course, and so Zent will inbound the ball. 1:22 left. Here's Willow. Willow picking up the dribble, shoots it over there. Going to be stolen away by the Trojans. Back here for Miller. Miller right down here for a shot by Andis. Good for 2. 57-52, a 5-point ball game. Up the court come the Indians. Over in a wing. Harris had it tipped loose. And then they're going to call a foul on Buffington. Harris at the line shooting a 1-and-1. His first try, no good. And lane violation anyway, so it'll be UDA ball. And the Trojans will inbound the ball now with 59 seconds remaining in a 5-point ball game. It'll be Dietrich inbounding the ball for UDA. In here for Andis. 58 seconds. They got to get up here and do something quickly. Here's Andis. Andis pushing it back here for Dietrich, and Dietrich will step up for the 15-foot try. No good. Rebounded underneath. Shot put up. No good. Rebound comes down inside there. It's going to be controlled by Sainer. 38 seconds remaining. Willow dumping it over here for Sainer. Back here for Willow. Over in the wing it goes. Zent pushes into the corner for Hutchinson. And time winding down now against the Trojans. 23 seconds remaining. They'll wing it across the court. It goes stolen away. Here comes Miller with it. Miller stopping. Pop. No. Dropping it on the near wing here. Shot for 3. Short. Rebound comes down inside there to Zent. And Zent's fouled with just 8.6 seconds remaining here in the ball game. So the Trojans are going to look like they're going to drop their second in 3 tries here in the league tonight, but we'll see. Well, Zent shooting 2, missed his first one. Here's his second shot. It's good. 58-52, and timeout called by UDA. 7.8 seconds, or roughly 8 seconds remaining in the game. Trojans have put the ball in play now with a full court to go here and only 8.6 seconds. So somebody's going to have to throw one up quickly here. Inbounds pass comes down here to Weaver. They'll spin it over the wing. Shot from over there. Blocked out of there by Zent. It'll be UD ball with 5.4 seconds left. UD had the idea, but Zent did not allow it to happen. So it'll be Buffington inbounding the ball. 5.4 seconds remaining. Inside here. Here's Miller for 3. No good. Rebound comes down here to Andis. His shot no good at the buzzer. The final score is the Juniata Indians 58 and the UDA Trojans 52. So a 6-point margin here at the end of the ball game. It was 2 points at the halftime, and it ends up a 6-point victory for Juniata. So we congratulate Juniata Indians and their ball club on a victory here tonight. We'll catch them down home later on in the season, and we'll get this one back. So the Trojans tried it good. They had the height advantage, definitely going to Juniata, especially when they had that Foltz and Seiler in there along with Sainer, and those guys just out-rebounded us and went back for the second shots, or rebounded especially on the defensive boards, or Trojans would get one shot and then they'd get themselves the rebound would go to Juniata. So final score again is the Indians 58 and the UDA Trojans 52. So fans will file out here a little disappointed, but nevertheless Trojans played a heck of a ball game And we'll see you at the next Trojan ball game when we play at home with Millersburg on Friday night. And we'll hope for bigger and better things then. So, see you later. Bye.